Welcome to the Travel Guide of Vancouver, a bustling West Coast seaport in British Columbia, is among Canada's densest, most ethnically diverse cities. A popular filming location, it's surrounded by mountains, and also has thriving art, theatre and music scenes. Must-visit landmarks include Gastown's most famous landmark is its steam-powered clock, located on the corner of Convier and Water Street. The clock was built to cover a steam grate that was part of Vancouver's distributed steam heating system. The clock was built as a way to harness the steam and to prevent street people from sleeping on the spot in cold weather. A plant adjacent to the Georgia Viaduct generates the low-pressure steam that powers a miniature steam engine in the base of the clock, which drives a chain lift that moves steel balls upward, where they are unloaded and rolled to a descending chain. During Vancouver's Olympic and Paralympic Games in 2010, there were 2 Olympic torch cauldrons in the city, including this one by the Convention Centre. One was indoors at BC Place Stadium and the other was downtown outside by the Vancouver Convention Centre. Although no longer still lit, the Olympic cauldron at the Convention Centre still exists and is available for viewing. Canadians from coast to coast got to enjoy world-class sculptures and vote online for their top 3 favorite works of art as part of Winterlude's ever-popular National Ice Carving Championship. The Capilano Suspension Bridge is a simple suspension bridge crossing the Capilano River in the district of North Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. The current bridge is 140 meters long and 70 meters above the river. You will see statues in Vancouver. Especially Stanley Park has been the recipient of a wide range of monuments, sculptures, and plaques through its history. Famed for its beauty, Canada's most cosmopolitan West Coast city sits surrounded by mountains and beaches, with the green expanse of Stanley Park's forest enhancing the downtown peninsula. While the great outdoors appeals to travelers looking for adventure, downtown Vancouver is packed with attractions, shopping, and dining, making it a must-visit for any traveler to the city. Stretching from Waterfront Station near Gastown to the far side of Vancouver, Granville Street is famous for its nightlife, neon signs and shopping. Not far from Vancouver's waterfront, in the historic Gastown neighborhood, stands one of the city's major crowd drawer, a steam-powered clock. The 16-foot-tall clock displays the time on 4 faces, and every quarter hour it plays the Westminster chimes on 4 whistles with steam shooting out of the top just like in a locomotive. Despite its antique look and archaic technology, the Gastown steam clock is of a much younger generation. It was built in 1977 by the renowned Canadian clockmaker Raymond Saunders as part of a rejuvenation of the Gastown area. The Granville Street Bridge is one of the major thoroughfares into the downtown peninsula. It sweeps across Granville Island and Falls Creek. Recent seismic upgrading has secured the trusswork to the supporting pillars. Visitors to the city may not be so enamored with this bridge if they have to reclaim a vehicle from the city impound lot located beneath the northern approaches. Opened in 1983, and completely renovated between 2009 and 2011, Vancouver's BC Place is the jewel in the crown of Canada's sports stadiums and a must-visit of any trip to the city. With a total capacity of 54,500 in upper and lower bowl seating, BC Place has played host to some of the top sporting events in the world, including the 2010 Winter Olympics and Paralympics and the 2015 Women's World Cup. Most recently, the stadium became a venue for the World Rugby Sevens Series and has hosted the Canadian Football League's CFL Championship, the Grey Cup. On the edge of Chinatown, at the mouth of Falls Creek, Science World at TELUS World of Science is housed in a distinctive golf ball-shaped building that makes it easy to spot from the nearby Main Street SkyTrain station. Home to educational exhibits that make science fun for all, the family-friendly attraction also runs after dark adults-only evenings for anyone over 19 who wants to explore the exhibits while also enjoying a glass of wine or beer. Located in the heart of Vancouver's downtown harbour front, Canada Place is an iconic national landmark welcoming local residents, visitors and ships to the West Coast. Canada Place is a multi-use facility that includes Flyover Canada, Vancouver Convention Centre East, Pan Pacific Hotel, Port Metro Vancouver Cruise Ship Terminal, World Trade Center Office Tower and Vinci Park Parkade. Canada Place hosts Canada Day at Canada Place, the largest Canada Day celebration outside of Ottawa, and well as a number of other community events including National Aboriginal Day, the Canada Place Summer Series and Christmas at Canada Place. Canada Place boasts spectacular views of Cole Harbour, Stanley Park, and the North Shore Mountains. Begin your journey by walking down the Canadian Trail that runs along the West Promenade of Canada Place. It leads directly from the street to Flyover Canada's entrance at end of the pier, all while taking you on a unique walk across different locations in Canada. After your flight, the options are infinite. Visit one of the many fantastic restaurants in the area, walk to nearby Gastown, or take a leisurely stroll along the water to Stanley Park. Located in the west end of Vancouver next to Stanley Park, English Bay is the main bay in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. When asked what to visit in Vancouver, English Bay is always at or near the top of the list. English Bay is what made Vancouver what it is today. It is where the city meets the ocean. For over 100 years, English Bay has been a big part of the history of Vancouver. English Bay has many attractions to see, such as English Bay itself, English Bay Beach, the English Bay Seawall, and the Inukshuk Monument. There are many activities that you can do, from walking on the English Bay Seawall, laying on the beach, to swimming in the ocean, to sitting on one of the many benches to enjoy the view. English Bay is also host to some of Vancouver's largest events, such as the Celebration of Light Fireworks and Festival and the Polar Bear Swim. There are many restaurants, bars, and concession stands such as the Cactus Club Cafe and concession right on the beach. If you want to stay near English Bay, there are a number of hotels such as the historic Sylvia Hotel within a few blocks of the beach. Granville Island is a small peninsula and suburb located in downtown Vancouver. The suburb of Granville Island covers more ground than just the peninsula itself. However, the best attractions are on the peninsula in what's known as the downtown shopping district. Getting to Granville Island from the downtown area is very easy and can be done by driving, walking, biking, and taking the aqua bus, depending on where you're located. In the heart of Granville Island, you'll find lots of commercial businesses, including markets, restaurants, a brewery, and more. It's a vibrant place to enjoy a walk, and many Vancouver locals shop here. Although a little bit more expensive than other supermarkets, Granville Island is one of the top places to buy local produce in the heart of Vancouver. Oh, and the food is delicious. The great thing about visiting Granville Island is it can be done all year round. During winter in Vancouver, head to the markets and brewery to hide from the cold. In the summertime, explore the outdoor areas and enjoy the beautiful BC sunshine. There are plenty of fun things to do on Granville Island, with the most popular activities being shopping and dining. There is a huge market here, as well as plenty of neat places to visit, including a brewery, kids market, theater, and more. In the early 1900s, Granville Island was home to factories, plants, and sawmills. Things are a little different today. Granville Island is both a local's favorite and a huge draw for visitors. Technically a sandspit and not an island, the neighborhood sits just south of the downtown peninsula, right under the Granville Bridge. The Granville Island Public Market acts as a hub of activity, but it's also one of the city's most important cultural districts, with theaters, artisan workshops, and craft studios. The Granville Island Farmers Market is held every Thursday from June to September. The Farmers Market is located in the Chain and Forge open-air parking lot, situated under the Granville Street Bridge, across from the keg. The hours for the market are 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. So whether you make our Farmers Market your first or last stop on Granville Island, we are now at the heart of it all. The Lions Gate Bridge is an iconic suspension bridge that connects Vancouver to North Vancouver at the entrance to the Port of Vancouver. It spans the first narrows of Burrard Inlet. The Vancouver side of the bridge is connected to Stanley Park. The bridge was built during the Depression and was one of the largest Depression-era projects in Canada. The bridge was built and financed privately to gain easier access to property in West and North Vancouver so that it could be developed. A.J. Taylor was the engineer and main proponent of building the bridge. He owned land in North Vancouver. Part of the financing came from the Guinness family of Guinness beer fame. The Stanley Park Causeway was built as part of the Lions Gate Bridge project. The causeway runs through Stanley Park, and over the bridge is a major transportation artery officially named Highway 1A/99A. Currently, the bridge has 3 vehicle lanes and sidewalks on each side. There is a counterflow system that allows them to change the lanes to have 2 lanes in either direction, which they usually change during rush hour to help traffic flow. There are a number of plaques at the entrance to the bridge that also provide some history. To see what is happening on the Lions Gate Bridge and whether it is closed or not, check out the Lions Gate Bridge traffic cameras. One cool thing about the Lions Gate Bridge are the Art Deco lion statues at entrance of bridge and small lion statue on overpass. Queen Elizabeth Park is a 130-acre municipal park located in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. It is located on top of Little Mountain, approximately 125 meters above sea level, and is the location of former basalt quarries dug in the beginning of the 20th century to provide materials for roads in the city. The fabulous Dancing Waters Fountain is located adjacent to Blodel Conservatory and is attractive both day and night. It is comprised of 70 jets of water using 85,000 liters of recirculating water. The fountain operates on a program to vary the heights of the jet and is an integral part of the new, 2007, K Plaza, built atop Vancouver's principal drinking water reservoir. Located on the southwestern perimeter of the park, the Rose Garden was built in 1967 to commemorate Canada's centennial. It contains many rose varieties, including hardy hybrids such as the Parkland and Explorer series developed in Saskatchewan. Canada's first civic arboretum was created along the park's north and northwestern sections. The first plantings were done in 1949 on the north slopes by a group of junior forest wardens. They began by planting blocks of timber species such as ponderosa pine, subalpine spruce, and Douglas fir. Most of the larger trees are about 60 years old. Among these is the coast redwood, which can grow to be one of the tallest trees in the world. There are now about 1,500 trees from across Canada, along with many exotic species, creating a beautiful landscape. Vancouver couples will now have a chance to commemorate their love in a unique way after a much-anticipated Lovelock sculpture was unveiled at Queen Elizabeth Park in 2016. The sculpture has been in the works for over a year. In July 2015, NPA Councillor George Affleck called on the city to find a permanent place for the locks, and in August, the city asked residents for feedback to decide on the location of the sculpture. Residents could choose from a list of 13 city parks, and Queen Elizabeth Park was one of the top 3 choices. It was approved by the Vancouver Park Board in October. Built for the 1986 World's Fair, Science World is the modern-looking landmark building at the east end of False Creek. The structure looks like it has a giant mirrored ball on top. Inside that ball is the OmniMax Theater, where you can see terrific films on the world's largest domed movie screen. Science World is full of entertaining and scientific displays and activities. It's highly recommended for young families, especially ones with preschool and elementary school-aged children. Whether you are accompanying a young child, or going alone or with a friend, there are plenty of interesting exhibits to see. As it is almost 100% inside, and because it's a first-rate science center, Science World is an especially great place to visit on rainy days. There are lots of hands-on things to see and experience. Located at the eastern tip of False Creek, Science World is just a short walk from Vancouver's Olympic Village in one direction and BC Place Stadium in the other. Its address is 1455 Quebec Street, which is close to the corner of Main Street and Terminal Avenue, the latter of which turns into East First Avenue. Science World is right on the False Creek seawall, and just a short walk from the Main Street Science World Sky train station. Welcome to Stanley Park, Vancouver's first, largest, and most beloved urban park. Stanley Park is a magnificent green oasis in the midst of the urban landscape of Vancouver. Explore the 400-hectare natural West Coast rainforest and enjoy scenic views of water, mountains, sky, and majestic trees along Stanley Park's famous seawall. Discover kilometers of trails, beautiful beaches, local wildlife, great eats, natural, cultural, and historical landmarks, along with many other adventures. The park offers a wide range of unforgettable experiences for all ages and interests, including Canada's largest aquarium. Walk, bike, take transit, or drive, it's easy to get to Stanley Park, just minutes from downtown in Vancouver's West End. Explore the park with a guided tour or discover it on your own. Plan some family fun activities at any number of destinations. Play a game of tennis or golf with a friend or take someone special out to dinner. The choice is yours. Be sure to stop and smell the flowers of the many gorgeous gardens in Stanley Park. Find information about some of the park's most beautiful gardens, including the best time of year to visit them. No trip to Stanley Park is complete without visiting its famous landmarks: Lost Lagoon, Siwash Rock, the Hollow Tree, Beaver Lake, and Prospect Point. Stanley Park in Vancouver has a variety of trees, some centuries old, like western red cedar, big leaf maple, and Douglas fir. Stanley Park's diverse habitats of coniferous forests, boggy wetlands, and rocky shores teem with an amazing variety of wildlife. Stanley Park is home to one of the largest urban great blue heron colonies: birds, beavers, coyotes, harbor seals, raccoons, and squirrels. Over 65,000 animals, 120 world-class exhibits, and one unforgettable experience awaits at the Vancouver Aquarium. From the wonders of the Amazon Gallery to the fish, jellyfish, and octopus in the Canadian waters area, guests will be delighted to observe various animals. Guests can enjoy the 15-minute 4D theater experience during their visit. Marine mammals are an excellent opportunity to appreciate the adorable otters, harbor seals, or sea lions. A variety of chef-inspired food options are available at Courtyard Cafe or Upstream Bar and Grill, including kid-approved treats and vegan choices. If traveling by car, you can locate it in Stanley Park, just off Georgia Street. Follow signs for Vancouver Aquarium. Paid parking and charge stations available. If traveling by bus, take the number 19 bus to Stanley Park, which runs along West Pender Street and Georgia Street. If biking, it is located along the famous seawall. There is ample bike parking on site. Remember to bring a lock. A Movavi bike share station is located at the entrance, one of 5 in Stanley Park. And if you want to walk, a 15 to 20-minute walk from downtown Vancouver, walkers follow the green signs leading into Stanley Park on the north side of Georgia, or stroll along the seawall. The world's first LEED Platinum Convention Center, Vancouver Convention Center West, fully integrates the urban ecosystem at the intersection of a vibrant downtown core and one of the most spectacular natural ecosystems in North America. The culmination of 2 decades of planning and redevelopment for its waterfront neighborhood, the project weaves together architecture, interior architecture, and urban design in a unified whole that functions literally as a living part of both the city and the harbor. The extensive and complex program encompasses at once a single building and a new urban district. Occupying a former brownfield site on the downtown waterfront, the development is approximately 14 acres on land and 8 acres over water, with 1 million square feet of convention space, 90,000 square feet of retail space, 450 parking stalls, and 400,000 square feet of walkways, bikeways, public open space, and plazas. The public realm extends through and around the site, including a waterfront promenade featuring restaurants, retail storefronts, and public art, while infrastructure for future development extends into the water. Your Vancouver sightseeing experience must include a visit to the Vancouver Lookout. Where else can you enjoy a 360-degree view of Vancouver, 168 meters, 553 feet, above the vibrant downtown core? The Vancouver Lookout is located at the top of one of Vancouver's iconic landmarks, Harbour Centre. Located in the Heritage District of Vancouver, the Vancouver Lookout has been a staple of Vancouver's skyline since 1977. Access the 360 degrees view of Vancouver with a 40-second glass elevator ride, whisking you skyward. Once you are on the deck of the Vancouver Lookout, we encourage you to take your time and learn about this vibrant city with information panels located throughout the deck with fascinating facts about Vancouver's history and infrastructure. This is truly a unique spot to soak in views of the ever-changing skyline of downtown Vancouver and surrounding neighborhoods. Envisioned as a civic center within Vancouver's growing downtown and comprising a library, government offices, retail, and a plaza, the public space opened in May 1995. The competition-winning design was the result of a collaboration between landscape architect Cornelia Han Oberlanda, architect Moshe Softy, and architecture firm Archambault and Partners, who proposed a central public building, noted for its resemblance to the Colosseum, wrapped in a colonnaded facade that spirals out to create interior and exterior civic spaces. The design included what would have been the first public roof garden in Vancouver, a green roof that was built but never opened to the public. A 2018 redesign by Oberlanda added new roof garden spaces, fulfilling the original design intent after more than 20 years. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video and find it informative. Please do not forget to subscribe, like and share our videos.